Hi, Paul Formica, just outside the Senate chamber this afternoon, where we're voting on a few items, most specifically the bond bill finally coming to a vote. Very important on any number of issues, but certainly for cities and towns across our state who depend on the road money that they get through that bond package. So it's very important that that bill gets through today. There's discussion going on that right now as we speak. I wanted to talk a little bit about some of the bills that I've been supporting up here. As you know, bills are gone through the public hearing process in the Legislative Office building before they come up here for vote. And of the 16 bills that I was able to testify on over the last week or so, a few of interest could be the regional tourism districts. We allowed the opportunity to speak on reducing the number of representatives in small towns. They can band together and have one representative for 2 or 3 small towns because some of these districts have 50 and 60 towns in them, and it's a little bit difficult to get volunteers. So this will help move the conversation forward, and I think it still gives small towns a voice. We talked in favor of that. Higher education trust funds. You may find yourself saving in your 529 plan for your whole life, for your kids' life, and when they turn 18, you know, they don't want to go to college. They want to go to a trade school or a fire academy. So I put a bill forward that would give the opportunity for those 529 dollars to be put toward a trade program or a fire training school, for example, for those kids who don't want to pursue higher education. The Port Authority, again, is in the news. It came up. The governor put a bill forward that really tightens the strings on the operation there. I talked in favor of the bill. You know, I've been outspoken about the Connecticut Port Authority and the indiscretions that they've had there over the time that they've been involved. And finally, a bill in commerce that talked about any business that gets money from the state, from the Department of Economic and Community Development, that they make a good faith effort to hire folks with disabilities or autism to the extent that they can. We think this is a good door opener to allow those people from that population to make their way into the community. And from personal experience for my business, it has had a positive effect on everybody in the business, as well as those folks, giving them an opportunity. So those are just some of the bills I talked about. As I close out this particular segment, we're still kind of trying to figure out what the effects of COVID-19 are. We're seeing some cases develop in our state. Here in the Capitol, we're going to reduce the amount of opportunities we have to get together in large groups. Public hearings and things are going to be limited. So if you have a schedule to come up here, please check first before you drive up here. And be mindful of your local health professional and any recommendations that they have for you to keep your hands washed and keep some distance and kind of be careful of what we're doing until we get a handle on this. The governor is putting out information each and every day. We think he's doing a pretty good job of getting that information out there. So if you need more information, please check my website or give me a call, and we'll follow this as we get going and hope that we can stem the tide moving forward. But thank you very much for the opportunity to serve you up in this great place. I will be back in a little bit to give you a further update, but until then, see you next time.